There is a shift happening in you, a rise, a return. Your confidence is growing rapidly, and even if you're not shouting it from the rooftops, you can feel it surging quietly within. This message won't be for everyone, but if you're the one it's meant for, you'll feel it in your soul before this video even ends. It will feel like I'm speaking directly to you. There was a time when your confidence felt effortless. You weren't trying to prove anything to anyone. You were simply in tune with yourself, and that natural harmony radiated through you. You didn't think of yourself as arrogant. In fact, your inner peace came from trusting that everything was always working out. You believed there was enough in the universe for everyone. You weren't competing. You were just existing in joy. But not everyone received that energy well. Some admired it from afar, but others, they were threatened by it. Insecure people mistook your peace for pride. They misinterpreted your confidence as arrogance because they couldn't understand the calm that comes from being aligned. You were walking around with light in your spirit, and it disrupted the inner darkness in others who hadn't yet healed. These people didn't just misunderstand you, they targeted you. They tried to bring your spirit down piece by piece. They couldn't outshine you by simply being themselves, so they resorted to criticism, subtle digs, passive-aggressive comments, overt corrections of things that didn't need correcting. They wanted you to doubt yourself because your self-assurance made them feel small. Eventually, it began to work. You started overthinking every move, second-guessing your decisions, hesitating where you once flowed. You questioned your style, your tone, your presence. You walked into rooms trying not to disturb anyone instead of standing in your power. And that inner war, it wasn't born within you, it was planted by others who didn't want to see you free. They saw that you were unbothered, and it bothered them deeply. Your peace was like a mirror showing them their unrest. You had nothing to prove, while they were constantly trying to prove something to everyone. So they turned their frustration into criticism, hoping it would level the playing field. And for a while, it did. They dimmed your light. But the truth is, your confidence was never truly gone. It was buried, pressed down under the weight of too many opinions, too many projections, too much unhealed jealousy. And now it's rising again. It's not coming back to make noise. It's coming back to make peace. This time, your confidence is rooted even deeper. This new version of your confidence is unshakable because it's been through the fire. It's no longer dependent on applause. You no longer need external validation. You've tasted insecurity and decided it's not your home. You're moving differently now, not to impress, but to express. You've realized that the people who tried to shrink you were never stronger than you. They were simply louder in your moment of vulnerability. But now, you're remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. That person, the one who smiled freely, spoke boldly, and walked confidently, is still here, stronger, wiser, woke. This isn't a return to arrogance. It's a return to alignment. You're learning to take up space again, to trust your instincts again, to walk into the room with your head high, not because you think you're better, but because you finally remember your worth. Let them say what they want. Let them criticize. You've learned that people project from their own limitations. Their judgment isn't a mirror of your flaws. It's a reflection of their pain, and you're done letting their pain rewrite your story. From now on, you speak up without shrinking. You step forward without apologizing. You wear your energy like armor and your truth like a crown. You're not asking for permission to be yourself anymore. You've already been chosen by something much higher than public opinion. Watch how people shift around you now. Some will still try to poke at the old wounds, but they'll find no entry. Because you've healed, you've strengthened. You're guarded not by walls, but by wisdom. You'll start seeing how your confidence inspires others now. The same way it once triggered the unhealed, it now activates the ready. People will feel it, not just hear it, and they'll walk away from your presence wanting to be better, because you remind them that being whole is possible. You are no longer afraid of your own light. You understand now that dimming yourself won't make others brighter. You weren't born to shrink. You were born to shine. And you're just getting started. So walk tall, smile freely, say what needs to be said, and don't look back. The version of you who lost their confidence, they're proud of you for finding your way home. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, thank you for the strength that is returning to me. Thank you for the inner light that never truly went out, even when I forgot how to feel it. Thank you for the sacred reminder that I was always enough, even in moments when I questioned everything about myself. I release the voices of doubt and criticism that tried to rewire my identity. I no longer carry the weight of other people's insecurities. I no longer accept their judgment as truth. Today, I reclaim my power with grace, grounded in inner peace and spiritual clarity. Lord, let my confidence not be loud, but unshakable. Let it not come from pride, but from knowing. May I walk through the world with a spirit of certainty, not that I am perfect, but that I am aligned with something greater than fear. Protect me from environments that try to shrink me. Guard me from people who speak against me out of envy or confusion. Surround me with those who celebrate my light and reflect it back with their own. Help me trust myself again. Help me speak boldly again. Remind me that my path is sacred, even if others do not understand it. Let me no longer overthink what is already divinely guided. Let me move freely and intuitively. Lord, bless every step I take. Let it be led by wisdom and not worry. Let my actions reflect clarity, not confusion. Let my presence be powerful without needing to overpower anyone. Let my soul feel safe in its own skin again. When I encounter criticism, help me pause, breathe, and remember who I am. I do not need to prove myself to anyone. My energy is enough. My intention is pure. My spirit is strong. Restore my inner joy. Bring laughter back to my days. Let peace be my baseline. Let freedom be my song. May I never again question my right to feel good, to be confident, and to trust myself deeply. Thank you for never letting go of me, even when I almost let go of myself. Thank you for placing the right reminders along my path to bring me back to center. I am here. I am whole. I am enough. And so it is. I rise not because I must, but because I finally know I can. Amen.